Alright, so I just got done watching BoonBoomger episode 4, a call for heroes, or a voice calling for heroes, whatever you want to call this episode. And overall, I really enjoyed it because this episode, it's sort of the team slowly getting together, which they're slowly building towards the team forming together, because I feel like Orange is sort of already part of the team, but we haven't seen him morph because he works under Tyre. But this episode is Black being welcomed into the team, and we're going to see him morph next week. So they're slowly building towards the team coming together, which is something I really do enjoy about this show, because we get the focus on our main trio, but we're also slowly building towards the other Rangers who are about to join the team later down the line within the next couple of episodes. So the whole premise of this episode is the BoonBoomgers have gotten famous because of stopping all the monster attacks. They have clips of them going around online, they're making the news, and they become kind of famous. So this episode has Mira getting arrested at the start of the episode because her kid is about to become Yusuke Urameshi. I say that because he runs into open traffic, but Mira doesn't get Yusuke Urameshi. She's able to save him, but this also leads to her getting arrested. So she gets arrested by Joe, and she's brought in for questioning, and I did enjoy this scene because, she's getting interrogated, because, they don't know what the BoonBoomgers is about or not, even though they're sort of becoming worldwide phenomenons here and there. But, Mira's like, hey, you've seen me fight the Hasha aliens, you kind of know they're the bad guys. So Tyre ends up negotiating getting Mira out of prison, and here we also learn a little bit more of information about Tyre and his backstory. Not a lot, I will say that, but we also do learn that he inherited the large amount of money sometime when he was very young. So again, the whole Tony Stark backstory and how he became this Bruce Wayne, Tony Stark millionaire, it's still kind of a mystery for Tyre, and I really hope we do find out some more information about that later down the line as the show goes on, because that's kind of one of the big mysteries. I know they don't have to explain it, but this guy is loaded with money, and I know there's characters who are just loaded with money for the sake of being loaded with money because, they're rich in Sentai. They come from that rich back family. But here, I feel like there's a lot more going on with Tyre, with how he inherited that money. So the police and the BoonBoomgers form some kind of alliance here, but Tyre says, hey, if I'm going to fight because I want to help people. I'm not going to fight because you tell me to fight, but I'm also going to pick and choose who I want to fight with me. And it's a really nice moment where he puts his arms around his comrades and they all sort of give a thumbs up. So that was a really cool moment. So the whole monster of this week is a sauna monster, which there was a really funny gag when they were sort of summoning the monster where I don't remember her name, but the cat engine lady, I forget her name. I know all the BoonBoomgers names so far, but the bad guy names, they slip me because they're weird puns. But she goes to put the key in there, but because it's a sauna, she keeps burning herself, and that was a funny gag while it lasted. But yeah, we've got that going on. So it's a sauna monster, and it makes everyone hot. And there's this scene where everyone's sort of they're sweating, they're in pain, and they call out for the BoonBoomgers. And there's this really cool scene where Orange says to Tyre saying, hey, I'm calling out for a special delivery. These people want the BoonBoomgers. And the BoonBoomgers come to the rescue of the people, and we get this really cool fight scene with the monster of the week. And it's a really cool fight scene, I will say that, especially the finisher that they do on him, where Tyre is able to use his sword, and he knocks him right around the earth, and he comes flying back, which is some pretty amazing feats what the BoonBoomger weapons can do. I know it's pretty much there probably for comedic effect and to look cool, but that was something. I was not expecting for his weapon to do that. So the others use their weapons to finish off the monster, and then he's destroyed. And then of course you have the mech battle at the end, which was a pretty cool mech battle, I will say that. Again, they're sort of screwing off the screws of the monster of the week to destroy it, and that's how they defeat it, which I am enjoying the mech fights, but it looks like we're going to get the same old with how they defeat the monster of the week, remove the screws and then that sort of removes all their armor. Now, they still keep doing the Rainbow Road thing going on, which is something that does tune me out when they do it, because they do it like, they've done it almost every time now, but it is what it is. I'm sure they'll keep doing it because it's that stock footage that they use, they've got to use it, but hopefully they don't overuse it and we don't see it like every episode, because that's sort of like how they summon the mech, that says Zord sequence that we keep getting. Although it does have some pretty cool visuals in there as they're sort of fighting off the monster of the week when they chase it. But also with the villain trio, they're also upset that they're not the ones getting the recognition, because, you know, they're the ones causing all the chaos, so they feel like the spotlight should be on them. So they do have this scene where they do this roll call, and they do say that, hey, because they're in the space mafia or the space yakuza, they do say that this territory is going to be theirs eventually. So we've got that going on, because they do work for a higher boss that we'll probably see later down the line. But I am hoping that we'll see other mafias or other mafia families who want to try and take over Earth, because these three are a couple of goofballs, no doubt about it. Within the next couple of episodes, we're going to get the next threat of who the next main bad guy is, or who the next set of bad guys is, which does have me curious, because these guys are very comic relief, they're very silly, and I'm sure we'll get a, soon we'll get a no-nonsense villain. So, the episode ends with Tyre deciding on Joe, who will work with him. Although Joe doesn't get his morpher in this episode, he's going to be working with the BoonBoomgers, which is something we'll see in next week's episode where he finally gets to morph, so stay tuned for that. That is something that I'll definitely be talking about on the channel, because Joe, I feel like, is a character, although he's a goofball, I feel like there's a lot of development we can do for that guy. I'm sure there's a lot of development that that character will have moving forward once he becomes a ranger. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But BoonBoomger episode 4, I enjoyed it. I'm still watching it. I'm still keeping up with it. What did you guys think? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that said, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, and bye.